All right, good morning. So our theme this month is, and excuse me just a second, it's a little chilly in here, so I'm going to warm my feet, um, is mercy, yeah. And so forgiveness, of course, works with mercy. And so in yoga philosophy, forgiveness is very important. It is, and in Buddhism and in a lot of Eastern traditions, in that the idea is that we move ourselves away from our true self, which is a state of pure love, which as we were born. And because we let all this stuff in, we allow things to get in our way. And so what we need to do is let it go, to work on. And we can do that through forgiveness, forgiving others, forgiving ourselves, and letting go of all the resentment and any bitterness, letting that go. And if you are forgiving someone else with that in mind, that you're not allowing them anymore to be part of you, to be in your consciousness. You're removing them from your consciousness. Yeah, that's what it is. And it is returning to your pure state. So with that in mind, close your eyes, come inside, and begin to focus on your breath. Now begin to deepen your breath. Make sure that your exhales are long and slow. Exhale is the part of your breath that triggers the parasympathetic nervous system, helping you to rest and digest. Return to your natural breath. And after your next exhale, open your eyes, letting in the light. Okay. So let's start our asana practice with our necks, as we usually do, right? So we will start with right ear on right shoulder. So drop your right shoulder. So I just naturally did that just then. I lifted my right shoulder, and I have to tell myself, don't do that. Because it's about the stretch you're going to feel on the left side of your neck. And so you're just sending your ear to your shoulder. And also when you scrunch up your neck, you're interfering with the ease on the right side of your neck. And breathe. Just feel a little deeper breath here to helping release that tension in the left side of your neck. And then bring your head to neutral. And over to the other side, same thing here. Breathing into that stretch on the right side of your neck. And bring your head to neutral. Inhale your nose to the ceiling. Exhale your chin to your chest. Inhale. Exhale, keep that going. And then come to neutral. Turn to look over your right shoulder. See if you can look over your shoulder. Then come through center and exhale in the opposite direction. And then come to neutral. Shoulders, roll them forward and back, and then back and forward. And then rest your shoulders. Look up. And imagine that there's something right up there that you can see that is something in your life, something magical, something spiritual, something loving. And you're going to reach for it with your right hand. Reach, keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching, and then take hold of it and bring it down in a fist. Reach for it. Reach, reach, take hold of it and bring it down in a fist. Once more. Reach and bring it down with all your might. Left hand goes up. Reach for it. Reach for that you want in your life. Grab it and bring it down. Fist. Reach, bring it down. Once more, reach for it. Grab it and bring it down. Let's use both our arms now. Send them all the way up, straight arms. Grab hold and bring both your elbows down. Send them back behind you. Reach up. Take hold, make fists, bring your elbows all the way back behind you. Reach, bring it down, and relax. Right. Arms alongside your body, left arm goes up alongside your ear. Inhale, right fingers move towards the mat, left arm makes a lateral stretch. And you're going to do this any amount. You're just stretching as much as your body will allow, and maybe asking it to move a little bit more than usual. Then you're going to switch sides. And then you're going to come back to center. So move away from the back of your chair, or you can swing around to the side the way I did, whatever your preference is for our cats and dogs. So your hands are on your knees. You're going to inhale, slide your hands back, your elbows back behind you, your heart forward. You could do this without arms if you have shoulder and elbow issues. So straight arms, hang off your straight arms in your cat spine. Forward in your dog spine. Again, you can still undulate your spine without using your arms. And then come back to a neutral spine. All right. Come a little away, come away from the back of your chair. Extend your right leg and circle your foot. Both directions, and then point and flex, point and flex. If you have to lower your leg at any time, please do that. And bring it down. All right. So you can start with your leg lower, you can lift it up. Obviously, it's more of a challenge if you lift it higher, but do what. The important part is to rotate your foot, to work your ankle in both directions. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. And bring it down. All right. So let's come to the edge of your chair and let's make circles. Our whole torso is moving in a circle. Opening up your hips. And then come to stillness, pause, and go the other way. And then come to neutral. Okay. So open your legs just a little bit. So I'm going towards the corners of my chairs, not quite. We're going to do a breath called the woodchopper breath. So it is, let me think about this for a moment because it might be too much arm and shoulder. All right, so let's not do that today. So we're going to do something different, okay? Still just as good. You're going to send your nose to the ceiling, and we're going to do dragon's breath. You inhale through the nose and make a sigh through your mouth. So let's do it together. Going to do it 4 times. Ha, 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 ha. And then fold over your legs. Bow your head. and then unfold. All right. So open your legs again a little bit so that we can do a seated sun salutation. Start with your arms alongside your chair. Inhale, gather, and bring that prayer down to your heart. We're doing sun breaths first. Inhale and exhale. Gather up all that energy and bring it down. Inhale, exhale, fold. Perhaps your forearms are on your thighs. Let's all do it that way. Bring your forearms on your thighs. Hang over as much as you comfortably can. I'm just looking up to see if you're able to do this. Yes? Okay, good. You're going to come to a halfway point where you're looking down at the floor, crown of your head is reaching forward. And you're going to twist to the left. Send your left arm up to the sky, your fingertips reaching up. Inhale, exhale, bring your left forearm to your left thigh. Other side. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, bring your forearm back down. Fold over. Allow your arms to reach back behind you. Bring your legs together. Swing your arms forward, up, over your head. Bring your hands together and down to your heart. All right. So we're going to do eagle arms, but we're going to do a very gentle version of eagle arms. So come to a prayer. So in your prayer, you might be able to bring your forearms together. Maybe not, and that's okay. Your elbows can be out to the side. What's important here for your eagle is that you bring the backs of your hands together. You have your thumbs hanging out, right? They're just, what do I do with them? So you're going to bring them to your third eye. You're going to inhale, and now you're going to lift your arms very gently, maybe any amount. Maybe they'll come all the way up. You'll go into a deep back bend and send your forearms up to the sky, or maybe you'll come up like a half an inch. Inhale and then exhale, bring your elbows toward your waist. Very gently. So your arms are not moving. It is your spine that's doing the work. Inhale back up and open your wings out to the side. All right. Take a breath. And we're going to work on our hips. All right. So come on the ball of your right foot, lift your right buttock, and go back and forth from side to side. and come back to sit. Send your arm straight out on a diagonal. Come to the edge of your chair and send your left leg, your right arm and your left leg. So your right arm now goes up as you straighten your left leg and twist, turn toward your right knee. Come back to center. Bring your left leg in, extend your right leg. Send your left arm down first, and then lift it. And come back to center. Cactus arms. Keep your arms right where they are. So you're not moving them independently of your torso. And inhale, you're going to exhale and twist from the waist. You're going to come back through center and go the other way. So you're going to flow from side to side. Then extend your arms and do it with extended arms. And then come back to center, release your arms. Cross your right leg over your left. So we're preparing, we're going to stand in a little while, and we're going to now prepare for, we're going to do eagle standing with the chair for support, but we want to get our legs ready for that, okay? So you're just going to cross like you might do when you were sitting, when you're sitting on a chair, right? Some of you might be able to extend your left leg and wrap your right foot around your ankle like that, maybe. That's an eagle leg. But that's not necessary, just crossing it is perfectly fine. You want to hold your seat and come on the ball of your left foot and bring it down. Come on the ball of your left foot and bring it down. So you're building your support leg. And pause. Uncross. Cross the other side. Oh, I can't do that on that side. Wrap my foot so well. No. So just cross it. All right. Ball of your right foot, bring it down. Do that a few times. You should be able to feel it in when you do that because you have the weight of your left foot. You should be able to feel it in your inner thigh muscles, your adductors. I think that's what that is. Yeah, in here. Yeah. You're also using your quads and your hamstrings, but just a little. And uncross. Okay. All right, good. Just breathe for a moment. Just pause and breathe. And then we're going to come up to stand. All right. So Come to the back of your chair, turn your chair around. You want to have the back of the chair to hold on to. And you're going to lift your right leg, and you're going to make circles with it. Circles with your toes. So point your toes, and you can use your big toe to draw circles. And pause. And go the other way. So again, we're working on our hip joint. All right. So we're going to do that on the other side. Lift your leg, make circles. I'm going to stop. You keep going. My right knee is not liking the weight. That becomes the supporting leg and it's unhappy. So, all right, just keep going. Remember to go in reverse. And then you can put it down. All right, great. So we're going to do some warrior one twists. And I think it's time to take these off. All right. Step back with your right leg. Your left knee is bent. Warrior one. So we're going to come to our eagle arms. If you prefer, you can hold on to the chair with your right hand. Left knee is forward, hold on with your right hand. Use your left for your half eagle arms, all right? Or if you feel comfortable, bring the backs of your hands together, right? Maybe you'll lift your elbows up to the height of your shoulders. You're going to inhale and lift. We did this seated, right? You're going to lift your forearms up, maybe just a little bit. For an eagle warrior, Garuda is the eagle. Virabhadrasana 1 is warrior 1. So this is Garuda Virabhadrasana 1. And now you're going to twist. Twist, keep your back leg nice and still. You're twisting from the waist. You're not going to turn your hips. Just a gentle twist to the left. Come to center. And look how much easier it is on the other side. And release your wings. Come back to center. Step forward. Left leg goes back. Eagle arms. Again, you can do this with just one arm, right? All right. So it's left arm over right. Okay. First in the direction of your bent knee. Through center to the open side and open your wings. Spread them. Come back to face the chair. Step forward. Okay. So we're going to do our eagle now, our full eagle. And again, remember, you can even rest your upper arms and your elbows on your body, you know, the whole upper arm, and bring the back of your hands together if that makes it easier. So just move your arms where they are. You just want the backs of your hands to touch. So bend your knees like you were going to sit in a chair. So we've done a lot of work, right, in our hip creasers. So This should be a little easier than it would have been at the start of the class. So keep doing what I'm doing. You're bending your knees. We're getting ready here. Coming down gently. And then finally, you're going to sit in your chair without the chair. Right. So you have one hand first on the back of the chair. Come on the ball of your right foot or the inside foot, whatever leg you're on. Step it over the outside foot and place your foot, the ball of your inside foot, alongside your outside foot, and keep squatting. Stand up, squat, stand up, squat. These are eagle legs. Now, if you have very flexible joints, you can lift your right leg up higher, lift it up higher, and wrap your leg around your supporting leg, or not. I'm going to do it this way. All right. The gentle way. This is gentle eagle. All right. So now, yogi's choice. You can keep one hand here, or you can come. Now it's left on top to your eagle. Bring your thumbs to your third eye and begin to squat a little bit. You've got. Remember that your right foot, even though you're on the ball of your foot, that gives you a lot of support. Squat down a little bit and then fly away. Okay. So now we'll do the other side. So let's do our little bending first. A little squatting. Right. So you're going to lift your left leg this time and cross it over your right. That means when you put the ball of your foot on the mat for support, all right? And you've got the chair here. So again, yogi's choice. You can do your eagle arms, a single arm, thumb by at your middle eye, and squat, 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 squat all the way down, maybe just a little, and then fly away. All right, shake out your legs. Oh, there's a lot of work, yeah? Okay. So for our next pose, it's a walking pose. And we did this last week, I think. We're going to do the tightrope. So start at the back of your mat. Let's start with the left leg is in the middle. Imagine there's a tightrope. There's a line in the middle of your mat. And you're going to step on that rope. That means bringing your heel in front of your toe. And then your heel in front of your toe. Heel in front of your toe. On a tightrope. Not so easy, is it? Now, we can do the same thing from our chair, with our chair here. Start behind the chair, foot in front. Yeah, a little bit easier. And then, using the chair, go backwards. So, toes to heel, toes to heel. All right. So for those of you who did well without the chair, we'll try that without the chair going backwards. And if not, just use the chair again, which is perfectly fine. All right, so we started with the left leg, right leg behind. So, for some reason, I find going backwards easier than going forward. Yeah. All right. Okay, shake your legs out again. Right. Come to stand in a mountain pose. I know you don't need a chair for this. Yeah. Crown of your head is reaching for the sky. Your feet are rooted in the earth. Your shoulders over your hips over your ankles. Your belly is moving toward your spine. And that lifts your ribs up a little bit and makes you a little taller. Send your shoulders forward, up, back, and down, and let your arms fall comfortably by the side for a strong, majestic mountain. Soften your knees a little bit. I moved the chair away, but you know that the chair can be there for support. And just breathe. Just breathe. All right. Okay, so our last pose is going to be a forward fold. And I'd like to try doing it standing up instead of seated, right? So you're going to bend your knees, soften them. And you're going to now, again, we've done a lot of hip work, and this is why. So between eagle and this, your hip flexors and your hip joint should be nice and flexible. So you're bringing your torso down a little bit at a time from your hip socket. You do not bend from your belly, from where you have a joint that allows you to bend. Take hold of the back of the chair. And keep coming down. Your hips are moving up as you're folding over your legs, letting your head, crown of your head, reach for the earth. You may go just a little. What I'm asking you to do is not just do this just because it's easier. Do just this is better than doing this, right? You want to bend from your hip, and maybe you'll only go that far. Or maybe you'll go a little farther, a little bit deeper, knees bent, and come down. Any amount, there's no goal, absolute goal here in mind. And wherever you are, you'll use one or two arms to fly out and up and bring it down the center line. All right, it's a standing forward fold. So this is something to do every day, you know. So you can put your hands on your pelvis and bend your knees. Even if this is as far as you go a little bit every day till eventually you'll fold in half. Yeah? All right, good. Come to sit. So where you have difficulty is something that you should work on every day, just a tiny little bit, like a forward fold or whatever it may be. Just it only takes less than a minute to do what we just did, right? Okay. All right, I will stop preaching. Come to sit. And we will take a seated forward fold now. So open your legs a little bit, send your arms out and up to the sky, part the sky and come over your legs, any amount. Allow your head to hang down. And if you want to open your legs wider and come inside your legs, that's a very nice idea. So you'll invert a little bit more deeply. An inversion is defined as any time your heart is higher than your head. And then you're going to unfold very, very slowly, making sure your head is the last body part to unfold. So keep your chin to your chest, come up to sit, and then lift your head. Slowly, slowly. Okay. So we're going to spend a few minutes in a Shavasana now. So make yourself comfortable. Hands on your thighs. And just breathe. Feel yourself just letting go. So whenever you are ready, take your time, wiggle your toes, your fingers, and make your way back into the room. So our meditation today is about forgiveness. Yeah. There is an ancient Hawaiian meditation which we will do today, and it is called Ho'o Pano. Ho'o means to make, or I will make. Pano is right. So it's the two words together, but it's translated as to make right rightly. And it is about bringing ourselves back to the place where we began to our true nature, which is love. About not letting all of the things that we have allowed to take us away from our connectedness, our interconnectivity with everyone, that brings us into a state of discomfort that makes us unhappy, that isolates us, that causes grief. And the method is that we say this prayer, a forgiveness prayer, and we say it to ourselves, because as we do, as we say it, as we talk about loving ourselves, we change. And as a result, because we're all interconnected, we change others. People around us are changed. It's extremely powerful. And the idea of forgiveness is, if someone has wronged me, let me forgive myself. Let me get rid of what it is that act, that whatever that person did is causing me, because I shouldn't be carrying it around, right? So you're cleansing yourself. And as a result, you're forgiving that person. And as a result, sending all of this energy out into our connected universe. So let's begin by getting seated, your feet on the ground, your palms on your thighs, further grounding. If you wish, you can turn them up. Close your eyes and bring your attention to your breath. Just follow your breath. Do not change it in any way. And remember that as thoughts come to mind, acknowledge them, say later, and come back right away to your breath. Remembering you, by coming back to your breath, it brings you back to the place where we started, inside. And we will begin with the prayer, the first part. I am sorry. I am sorry, dear body, for causing you this discomfort. For allowing the hurt. For making you uneasy. I am sorry for ignoring our true purpose, the purpose of love. The second part, please forgive me. Allow me to help us to move back to our true nature. Forgive me my transgressions. Forgive me for being judgmental. Forgive me for harboring grief. Forgive me. Please forgive me. I love you. I love this body. I love you exactly as you are. I love you. And this love conquers all the suffering and releases it. I love you for giving me a place to live this precious life. I love. Thank you. Thank you for your forgiveness. Thank you for allowing me to come back, for allowing my transgressions, for allowing me the opportunity to be whole again. Thank you for your love. Thank you for holding me close. Thank you for allowing me to connect with so many others, to be part of a greater whole, to be joined in love. Now, as we say each part again, you can assign your own messages to each part. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Take a breath. Bring your hands to your heart. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. And as you move forward, every time you say the simple prayer, you will bring with it all the meanings attached to it that you just gave it here today. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Lift your head, open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you for being with me today.